G'day and welcome back to another DBZ Legends video or DB Legends video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the big time upgrades, or well, we're going to be taking a look at the full power battle against Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Youth. So obviously this is a new full power battle. As everyone knows, these got kind of reworked a little bit in the anniversary to be a little bit more accessible to players. Previously it was almost impossible to beat these things unless you had the absolute perfect team, but now you can beat them not super easily but pretty well. There are some great rewards, including Summer Carnival Medals. You can actually farm some of the Summer Carnival Medals from this event, so you can actually rerun the stage to pick up Summer Carnival Medals, which is great. Initial clearance will give you quite a few as well, so there's actually a lot of benefit to running the stage. Now obviously there are battle bonus characters. You want to try and build around having these battle bonus characters because that is going to kind of net you the best result overall. So I think, like, for the most part, obviously there's a huge incentive to kind of, take on this event and to really try things out. But yeah, generally speaking, obviously guys, there is some really solid kind of I want to say reason to take on this event. For the Summer Carnival Medals, the Z power for cells also nice, but the main reason is the Summer Carnival Medals, because those can be used to get a Legends Limited ticket, and generally speaking those are pretty solid overall, and they give you a shot at picking up a Legends Limited character. Now the Android 18 you can actually pick up from a story event. I will be covering that story event in another video, which should be coming out soon, tomorrow probably. So you should be able to use that Android 18. She's going to help you out quite a bit. There's also a Zenkai for that green future Gohan as well. So that's a really nice pickup as well. If you do have him, you can try and obviously Zenkai awaken him, and then that's going to be able to help you out a lot. So yeah, generally speaking, I think it's actually like pretty solid, in terms of like your overall kind of functionality. I think there's decent options here. A lot of them are also older or free-to-play options, which I think is pretty good. In terms of like priorities, make sure that your battle bonus characters are your attacking units. You'll see I just did a switch there to free up that yellow perfect cell, so I can make sure he's obviously available for the for my actual run. So I want to make sure that he is available. Now if you rerun just the easy difficulty, you can actually pick up one Summer Carnival medal per run, so that's actually pretty nice. It's a pretty nice like little boost. But yeah, generally speaking, you do want to make sure your battle bonus characters are there. Make sure that all your support characters you choose are fully soul boosted and leveled, and also make sure that you take support friends if possible. Like, make sure that obviously you take them if possible. If it's not possible, then it's fine. Like, it's not the absolute end of the world if you cannot, it's not the end of the world if you can't take battle bonus friends, but it does help you like a lot. Generally speaking, it's something that really improves your chances overall, and I think for most people it's something that they don't always check. The friends do help. I don't want to say like they're the most important, but they give you quite a sizable boost. In terms of strategies, so full power battles are kind of the exact opposite of like hyperdimensional cop. In hyperdimensional cop, you try to burst their shield and then obviously hit them with the rising rush to finish them. In full power battles, the enemy will start without a shield, and then you will fight them. After a while, after a timed period, they will then engage and develop a shield, and with that shield you need to take it out. Now you will get these all out cards. You get an all out key card and you get an all out melee card. Both of them have a little golden border around them, which is obviously something that's pretty helpful, I want to say. And you're going to want to save these cards and use them during this period. Now, I make a mistake here that costs me this run, in that I use my Rising Rush before I use my cards. So because of that, the cards actually disappear and I lose out. So it is super important that you use the All-Out Rush cards before you utilize the Rising Rush. So make sure that you do that. Make sure you use both of them, and then use your special moves as well during this period. Generally, one key Rising Rush, one melee one. One key All-Out Attack, one melee All-Out Attack, and one Rising Rush along with a special attack generally finishes the character. I know that sounds like a lot, but if you set it up properly, keep the 2 All-Out Attacks in storage, you should have a Rising Rush before then, and then if you just use a super attack, you should be good to go. So yeah, generally speaking, it's not so bad. Obviously, it's going to depend on your bonus units. Sometimes you're going to be doing huge amounts of damage, other times you're going to be struggling. But generally speaking, that's kind of the strategy. Like I say, it could go bad, it can get worse. It's just going to depend on your battle bonus characters. I unfortunately made that error and it cost me in the first one. And as you can see, if you do fail, your units will take a huge amount of AoE damage. This is obviously a big problem because then you start to lose units, which decreases the effectiveness of your all-out attacks, decreases the effectiveness of your Rising Rush, etc. So there's a lot of reasons as to why you shouldn't basically fail these mechanics, and you can see that there's quite a big sizable difference overall, I think, in terms of performance. So yeah, generally speaking, it's not too bad. They did change everything. They've made it so there's a lot less chance of the second rush happening, or the second limit burst happening, or it takes longer for the second limit burst to happen. Before, people were really struggling with getting another Rising Rush by the time the second burst occurred. Now that's not such a big issue, and we can see that here. If it wasn't for my silly mistake, I actually would have finished the boss off in the first Rising Rush, and then I possibly would have also finished them off in the second one as well, because I would have had more units. So that's the thing, I'm doing reduced damage because obviously I have less units. So yeah, it is something that's interesting. I think Rising Rushes, or I think full power battles are a lot better and are a lot more fun of a game mode. I think players' abilities clear the first difficulty also means a lot, and there are good rewards. Slot removers, Summer Carnival Medals. There's a lot of great rewards that players can actually pick up. So yeah, I think if you haven't tried it, you should. They've revamped it. It is a lot easier, a lot more manageable, and there are some decent rewards that are going to come out. So yeah, for the most part, definitely give it a try. If you've been concerned or you haven't been keeping up with it, there's a lot of great incentive to it. I will be posting on my channel a clearance of whichever difficulties I can manage, and so that you can see them and I'll run through them. But yeah, thanks guys, obviously, and just give it a try. Even if you just clear the first difficulty, it's a couple more Summer Carnival medals, and yeah, at least you're getting a little bit more value, and you're getting a bit closer to some of the great rewards. The Summer Carnival medals are obviously a nice big bonus, and the fact that you can earn them from rerunning the stage is also pretty helpful. Not gonna lie, obviously there's a few limited methods to get Summer Carnival medals, so having another method like this is really quite solid. But yeah, for the most part, thanks guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. So obviously if you're having more issues, you can let me know. But yeah, thank you guys for all the support, and I will check you guys in the next video. But until then, bye.